Spend enough time on a job site and you learn the OPTE Expo, Ohio Power Tools Expo, is the place where next year's gear quietly surfaces before it ever hits anyone's truck. We spent the day walking the show floor and picked out the tools we think are genuinely worth your attention, and a handful of items you didn't realize you needed until you watched them running in person. No filler here, just what's actually new this cycle and why it's worth caring about. Let's dig in. This is a legitimate industry first. Flex constructed the shaft from carbon fiber, bringing the total weight of the sander down to just over 7 pounds, which is genuinely light for this category of tool. That difference is noticeable within the first 5 minutes of overhead sanding, especially on ceiling work where every ounce matters. The head bends through a 160-degree arc, so awkward corners and tricky transitions no longer turn into a struggle. The built-in ring light isn't there for show either. It skims across the surface as you sand, exposing rough patches before they ever turn into callbacks. Flex also tucked brushless motors into the handle itself, which keeps the tool evenly weighted rather than front-heavy the way older designs tend to be.
Full-face respirators typically cost you peripheral vision the moment you put one on, but GVS engineered around that with a genuinely slimmer filter housing that opens your field of view instead of blocking it. It fits most safety helmets, so you no longer have to pick between head protection and respiratory protection. The visor combines a polycarbonate shell with a silicone overmold for a tight seal, and at just 350 grams, it's noticeably lighter than comparable full-coverage units. Its HEPA filtration is rated at 99.97% efficiency down to 0.3 microns, covering everything from fine silica dust to welding fumes in a single piece of gear. Filter swaps and cleaning require no tools at all, making end-of-day maintenance genuinely painless. This is heavyweight Italian engineering built for demolition crews and vehicle decommissioning work, and it genuinely holds nothing back. It generates 321 kilonewtons of cutting force across a 130mm blade opening, which is more than enough to slice through cable, structural rebar, car frames, and thick sheet metal in a single pass without bogging down. Because the motor sits inside the tool itself, there's no separate hydraulic power unit to haul around the site or extra hoses to wrangle mid-job. A full 180-degree head rotation makes a real difference when you're cutting from awkward angles or squeezed into tight demolition zones where a rigid tool would fight you. Despite packing in that much cutting force, it weighs just over 34 pounds, substantial, but still something one person can manage confidently working solo.
This blower is aiming for corded tool performance while staying fully cordless. It puts out 459 cubic feet per minute at 123 miles per hour, powered by Bosch's bi-turbo brushless motor. The standout detail, though, is how quiet it stays, just 64 decibels in operation. Its trigger lock lets you dial in an airflow level and release the trigger entirely instead of holding it down the whole time. Even with that output, the unit stays light enough that your arm won't be worn out after 10 straight minutes of use. It also runs on the AmpShare platform, so it shares batteries with the rest of your existing lineup. Bosch managed to keep this saw compact without sacrificing real cutting performance, and that trade-off is what makes it stand out. It offers a 1 1/8 inch stroke length and reaches up to 3,100 strokes per minute, comfortably handling wood, metal, and everything in between on a mixed job. The brushless motor extends battery life well past what you'd expect from a saw this size, while the pivoting shoe keeps the blade tracking steadily against the material instead of chattering across uneven surfaces. Tool-free blade swaps save real time when you're switching between demo work and finish cuts.
This is Crescent's fix for job carts you can never inspect without unlocking first. Steel mesh panels let you see the full contents at a glance, while everything stays secured behind a locked door, eliminating the guesswork over which cart holds what. Inside, a center shelf with grommeted pass-throughs quietly doubles the cart as a charging station for batteries and devices. crescent side vault lock lets you confirm from across the room that it's secured, so you're not walking back to check every time. The panels are built from 16-gauge steel for genuine durability, yet the whole cart assembles in roughly 15 minutes using only basic hand tools. The GDM 615 is designed for job site conditions that tend to wreck delicate electronics without much effort. It carries an IP65 rating for dust and water resistance, and its housing can survive a 6-foot drop onto concrete without issue. True RMS technology delivers accurate readings even on the irregular non-sinusoidal waveforms produced by variable speed drives and modern electronics, readings that cheaper meters often get wrong. It's Cat3 600V certified, putting it in the safety class where that margin actually counts. Power it with standard AA batteries or upgrade to an optional lithium-ion pack for extended sessions. A built-in kickstand lets you prop it up and keep monitoring readings hands-free.
This 29-piece set is built entirely to hold up against stainless steel, hardened alloys, and other material that chews through cheaper bits in minutes. A self-centering 135-degree split point keeps the bit from wandering the instant it contacts the surface, a detail that matters more than most people realize. Champion applies its Nomos surface coating to the high-speed steel to reduce friction and heat buildup, extending the working life of every bit in the set. Tapered web geometry helps each bit push through tougher material without stalling mid-hole, and the bits are engineered to flex under pressure rather than snap the way cobalt bits often do when pushed too hard. Anyone who struggled to unclip a tool pouch with both hands full will appreciate this fix. The RQR clip spins a full 360 degrees with locking positions along the way, holding your pouch exactly where you set it until you're ready to move it. Release is a single, clean motion, no fighting with it. It's built into Atlas 46's Ames 2 mounting system, so it snaps directly onto their existing platforms without extra hardware or modification. It looks minor on paper, but once it's on your belt, it noticeably changes how efficiently you move through a workday. That covers the lineup. Some of these belong in your truck by next month. Others are worth bookmarking for whenever the budget allows. Drop a comment letting us know which one you'd grab first.
Thanks for watching our video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends if you found our video helpful. Subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this.